Alright lads, and welcome to episode 36 of my Rangers Career Mode, season 3, episode 4. So as you can see, Jason Holt is sold. I didn't actually catch how much it was for, but yeah. So we're going to go into this game against Manchester City, and we've got Jagovski in nets, Henry left back, Delight, Alderete right back is the new right back we signed. I can't remember his name actually. Centre mid, we do have Askakibar and Ogia, and then on the wings, Edwards and Watson. Up top, we do have Morelos, and then behind them we've got Discord, the new free agent we signed, and Aguero kind of goes one-on-one. He took it to the side, but I mean he was offside anyway, so when I counted. Rico Henry now coming forward, plays a good ball through to Morelos to run onto. Morelos then goes into the box and swings it in. Henry can't get there, but it comes out to Ogia. Ogia takes a touch, goes into the box, and then goes onto his left foot, gives it into Edwards. Edwards swings it in, back post to Rico Henry, and he's up there with the big man header. Put his 1-0 up against Manchester City. What a start that is. Well, I mean 28 minutes in. What a good way to start the first half. We haven't started. It's not the start of the game, right? You know what I mean. But yeah, it's good start to the game. I'm just gonna say that. Good start to the game. And yeah, we did actually start the game well. Apart from this attack, we were keeping possession well. We're kind of restraining Manchester City to not a lot. And now Man City from kick-off. Fernandinho gets it and gives it away, and it goes on to Edwards. Edwards gives it to Discord. Discord up to Askakibar. Askakibar up to Morelos. Morelos gives it on to Discord. It gets intercepted, but he wins the ball back, and he absolutely bangs it. That was going top bins, but the keeper makes a good save. Now Nyambe, that's his name, the right back. Nyambe gives it on to Morelos. Morelos into Edwards. Edwards swings it into Discord, but he can't quite get the header onto it. But it actually went out for a corner. So Edwards swings in the corner, keeper comes out, he misses it, and it goes out for another corner. And as Edwards over the corner again, he is gonna play it short to Douglas Watson, who swings it in to Alderete, but his header was a bit weak and pretty simple save for the keeper. Gabriel Jesus just abusing the Cruyff turns, and he gives it into De Bruyne, who gives it to Fernandinho. 1-2 with him to Aguero, lays it off to Jesus, and he curls that one just so poorly wide. Watson now wins the ball back, gives it to Morelos. Morelos into Anderson, who came on for Discord. He could have been a foul, I mean, probably not, but anyway. Morelos gets the ball back, gives it to Watson. Watson with a fake shot, and he gives it back to Askakibar. He tries to pass it into Anderson, but he gets intercepted by Isco. And Man City on the attack now. It is Jesus who gives it onto Aguero. Aguero with a lot of space, gives it onto Jesus, who has a shot, but that one is straight to the keeper, and it was offside anyway. So Watson now, 90th minute, wins the ball back, but Fernandinho gets the ball off him. He plays the ball up to Socrates, and Rico Henry actually beats him to a header. He comes to Sané, gives it to De Bruyne, but that is going to be full time, and we win the game 1-0. What a result against Manchester City. We've now got 2 wins out of 2 in the Champions League group stage. We beat Dortmund in the last game 2-1 I believe, and we beat Man City right then. So we've only got Lyon to beat, and that'll be a perfect 3 out of 3. I'm struggling to speak, man. But anyway, yeah, 3-1 we win against Hamilton at home, just in that game. And we go into this game against Celtic with the same team, except we're going to have Matthias Pereira in its centre attacking mid. Just because I think I actually asked for more game time. If it didn't, I did feel as if like, oh, I should probably play him more, because he is actually a good player. So Rico Henry gives it into Watson. Watson then gives it on to Askakibar. It gets intercepted, but Askakibar is going to beat Scott Brown to the ball. Easy days, Askakibar. And he goes on, cuts inside, and it just all opens up for him. And I should have ran forward. The Celtic players stopped, just completely stopped. I could have ran forward more, and would have been an easy goal, but the keeper made a save. Matthias Pereira now on the ball, trying to make Megiddi win. Kind of gets by Chadley, but Chadley just beats him out of the way, and Chadley gives it up to Armstrong. Armstrong with an absolute donkey touch, gives it away to Henry, who then it finds on his way to Ogia. Ogia to Pereira and up to Watson. Watson cuts inside of his man, has a shot, but he misses the target with that one. Now in the 26th minute, Henry with a throw in, 1-2 with Askakibar. He cuts inside of his man, and then he gives it through to Morelos. Morelos with a touch, but is too heavy, and then Henry tries to give it on to Edwards, but apparently that then goes to offside. Yeah, from a corner, Delight with a big powerful header, but the keeper makes a good save, and Celtic end up clearing it, but only as far as Nyambe, who gives it on to Delight. Delight plays it up to Matthias Pereira. Pereira lays it off to Nyambe. Nyambe up to Edwards. Edwards back to Askakibar, who has a shot, but it hits Morelos and goes out for a goal kick. Yeah, not ideal there, but now in the 38th minute, it is, I don't even know who that is, Johan Bach, who has the ball in the wing, gives it back to Pedersen, Pedersen into Armstrong, Armstrong back to Yabak, I don't even want to say his name anymore, but Bitten now on the ball, gives it up to Johan Bach, and back to Bitten, Bitten onto Dembele, and he puts that one into the top corner, and we're 1-0 down in the 41st minute against Celtic. Not very good. I mean, we just beat Man City in the previous game. You'd expect us to easily beat Celtic, but easily put them aside. But Celtic this season, I said in the last episode, Celtic are actually being Celtic. They're being Celtic like they did in the 16-17 season. So yeah, they're like being dominant. They're beating every team pretty much. So I want that because I want a good title challenge. But in terms of challenges, we've just challenged this game and we've made it one each. Yeah, that was a poor transition from my topics, but Watson then went on and, as you can see, Cruyff turn, goes and then cuts inside of his man and puts that one in top corner. Really good from Watson. He's not been the best this season compared to what it was like last season, but yeah, he scored that one. He missed that sweaty opportunity, which is not ideal. But Dembele now on the ball for Celtic. He goes by Alderete and he's driving down the wing. Celtic on the counter attack. He then goes by Nyambe, sort of makes a yard on him at least. Gives it back to Johan Bach. Gives it to Stuart Armstrong. Stuart Armstrong then has a pop, but Dragowski has an easy save to make. Morelos now with good hold up play, gets by his man. Ogier plays it first time over to Edwards. That's a good ball and up to Diskerud, 1-on-1, and it goes into the back of the net. Diskerud with his first goal for Rangers in the 84th minute and his first Old Firm. What a way to really make a name for himself at Ibrox. I mean, we're not at Ibrox, but like at Ibrox, because like right at Rangers anyway. Yeah, so yeah, we're 2-1 up anyway. And yeah, so it was a good ball by Ogier and Edwards, first time into Diskerud. As you can see, took a massive deflection, but I reckon he was going in far corner anyway, so doesn't make a difference. And Diskerud now in 88th minute, he's holding off his man, gives it on down the wing to Rico Henry. Rico Henry runs onto it, cuts inside of his man, and looking for an option, gives it back to Ogier. Ogier has a shot, hits the bar, bounces back. Ben Anderson goes up for a header, comes back to Ogier. Ogier then lays it off to Askakabar. Askakabar gives it back to Ogier. Ogier then gives it to Edwards. Edwards on the wing, scoop turn, then a Cruyff turn by his man. Swings it in, keeper comes out, punches it out. It comes to Ogier again, onto Askakabar. He puts it to Edwards. Edwards by his man, gives it in the middle to Morelos, and he finishes the game off. 90th minute, and we are up 3-1. That is the game, set and match. And we have beat Celtic for, I think that's their first loss of the season. So if that is the case, then that's a really proud moment. But yeah, it's a good result. 2 wins out of 2 in this episode, and one against Man City, one against Celtic. So only one way would make it a perfect episode, and that is if we beat Lyon in the next game of the Champions League. And yeah, so we've got 3 out of 3 actually, because we beat Hamilton as well. So we're going to be the exact same team against Lyon, because we've had 2 wins, or 3 wins anyway. So yeah, there's no need to change the team. And Lyon it is, away to Lyon. This is our first away game in the Champions League. It's a bit weird how we've set out. We had 2 home games, and then an away game, and then probably like 2 away games in the home game. I don't know, but yeah, Lyon on the ball in the 17th minute. It's Tuzart that gives it up to Mariano. Mariano outright to Bertrand Traore, who's actually quite a good player. Burkina Faso, I think it is. He has a shot, but that's a pretty team effort and goes wide. Tuzart now in the ball again for Lyon, and he gives it back up to Mariano. Mariano gives it wide to Memphis Depay, or Depay, whatever you want to say. I'll just saying Memphis. The Alderete gets a deflection, block in, but it comes back to their player who, Mariano had a shot, but it was a great block by Delight, and then Dragowski from the cross catches it, but he's going to throw it out quickly to get on the counter attack to Ogier. Ogier out wide to Edwards. Edwards into Pereira, and Pereira, the Lyon player just kind of fell down in the middle there, but Douglas Watson now on the ball, drives into the box, has a pop, and there you go. 1-0 it is. Douglas Watson, I was saying he hasn't been playing that well this season. He's just banged 2 in 2 games, and I get 2 really big games that we've got here, Celtic and Lyon. So yeah, great driving forward and good finish there, right into the top corner. Mariano now in the ball for Lyon, gives out to Depay, out Memphis, and Dragowski comes out, punches a cross, and it comes to Edwards. Edwards plays it on to Pereira. Herrera then cuts inside, and on the counter attack he's got Watson on his left, but big greedy there, and Tuzart wins the ball back up to Fekir. Fekir goes one on one, has a shot, and he hits the post. Nyambi ends up clearing it off the line. Well, not off the line, it wasn't going in. So yeah, it remains 1-0 to us. Tuzart on the ball, up to Fekir. Fekir up to Mariano. Mariano leads it off to Dardar. Dardar up to Traore, who gets by Rico Henry, but it was Alderete who came in with an absolute amazing tackle. Second half now, and Morelos has the ball into the box and looking for options, cuts back, and he gets absolutely taken out by Yanga and Biwa. And the ref comes over, straight red card. Might have been a bit harsh because, I mean, it's not as if he came in at any pace, but you know, it's FIFA. Coming in behind, you'll get a red card. And Edwards almost got an overhead kick there. If that went in, that would have been amazing. But Mariano now giving it to Tuzart, out to Fekir. Fekir gives it up left wing to Haidara, who swings it in. Bertrand Traore goes up for the header, and we end up just mucking up at the back. And Mariano gets in there, gets a foot on it, and puts it by Dragowski into the back of the net. That's one each now, and such a stupid goal. I didn't even want to watch it, I was that raging with it. But 78th minute now, Mariano gives it on to Bertrand Traore, and Bertrand Traore, he goes by Rico Henry, gives it into Dardar, gives it back to Traore. Traore then swings it in, the light headers it out, comes back to Tuzart, gives it on to Dardar, has a shot, hits the post, and comes back to Mariano, who gets the second of the game. And yeah, that's like, just like that, we're now losing after we probably should be winning this. To be fair, Leon has had a couple good chances, but two really poor goals that we conceded. And I mean, both goals we had opportunities to clear the ball, but we failed to do so. And yeah, so we're down 2-1 now. And in the 90th minute, as Discord, who has the ball, gets out muscled. Memphis then gives it up to Tuzart. We're trying to win the ball back because we might not have enough time, but he punts the ball up and Rico Henry goes in, wins the header, comes to Hyundai Silva. Hyundai Silva then driving forward, trying to create something, up to Morelos. Morelos to Discord. Discord goes by his man into the box, then gives it in the middle. Why would he not give it to Morelos? Like, I was absolutely raging with it at this point. Morelos was free in the middle, easy tap in. If he gave it to him, it was an easy tap in. I was aiming at Morelos, and he gives it to Edwards back post, who's got a man on him. And it's just like stupid things like that about this game. Like, I am blaming FIFA for this, because I was aiming to Morelos in the middle for an easy tap in. But next episode's quite a good one. We've got Aberdeen, Man City, Hearts, Hibs. So yeah, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.